Ok, ci siamo? Possiamo continuare? Ok, bene, ci siamo, sì. Allora, visto che si era bloccato, ricontinuiamo da qui con il nostro amico Crony UFO. E niente, mi sono fatto un giretto off camera. Mi sono preso un po' di cose tipo l'amuleto dello scienziato, che è tanta roba. Peccato, avrei potuto utilizzarlo prima, ma perché ci siamo presi questo, l'amuleto dello scienziato, che ci dà creazione più 2, quindi ricordiamoci ogni volta che se ci abbiamo un qualcosa di creazione adesso siamo a 5. Vabbè no, forse in verità anche no, perché essendo a 6 era. Anche, no, con creazione però arriva a 7, giusto? Sì, peccato, vabbè. E ho preso anche altri oggettivi, tipo sono andato sotto, qui sotto c'è un deposito di ELEX, insomma ne abbiamo abbondantemente approfittato e quindi senza farci vedere ovviamente dovremmo parlare con Alois adesso, visto che qui abbiamo fatto tutto, abbiamo potenziato, giustamente non possiamo utilizzare l'arma perché non abbiamo la destrezza. Ma io una dormita me la farei fino alla mattina, dai.
What?
Perché sì,
What?
sì,
Is
scusami,
there
scusami, me
someone
ne
who...
vado, me ne
Don't
vado.
do that again.
That's it, get the hell out of here.
Volevo farmi una dormita, non si può? Mi meraviglio che non ci sia un teletrasporto da ste parti. Vabbè, vado a fare un giro da ste parti allora, vediamo un po'. Qui per esempio c'è qualcosa, no? C'è Page qui, ok. C'è Page che dobbiamo andarci a fare una missioncina per Page.
Better armed is better prepared.
Che è una fuorilegge effettivamente, quindi non so, mo vediamo. Saluta a me. Qui invece c'è Yord.
Hey, there's someone there.
C'è un
I'm
bracciante.
watching
Ritorna a dormire, bracciante.
Hello?
Salve York. Non
Hey,
so se si sveglia
there's someone
perché
there.
c'è Crony. Resta qui un secondo. Vediamo un poco. Facciamo il test. Sembra proprio di sì. Ci vede nessuno? Magari no. 50 l'exit così, a gratis ci sta. Prendiamo del pane. Si fa bello. Celle al plasma ci servono. Celle energetiche anche, ci possono servire. Scrigno vuoto, quindi c'era già stato qui, però non avevo preso tutto, vabbè. Ci sta.
Follow me.
Falò? No, siediti. Falò. Quanta carne ho da friggere? 39? Prepara. Magari. Vai.
You. It was you, wasn't it? You made sure York testified. It'll be your damned fault if we all die here. Why don't you just go fuck yourself? You've already fucked us.
Vabbè. Ah, Caleb si è arrabbiato, va bene così.
What's that? Is someone there?
Però se tu fai lo stronzo, non ci posso far nulla io, Caleb. Qui abbiamo incontrato la nostra amica Kaia. Da questa parte invece c'è qualcosa. C'è questa botola che non possiamo aprire ancora. E non so neanche se riusciremo ad aprirla. Qui invece ah no, qui si sale direttamente, ok? Qui non c'è nient'altro. Oh, nel frattempo che Aloy si sveglia, ok. E allora Rorik è dentro, suppongo,
That
quindi
is pretty suspicious.
sono tutti svegli,
Those
sembra.
animals are just getting more
Get
and
out
more
of here.
dangerous.
I don't...
Va bene. Rorik, ops.
I'll catch up with you again later. Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yes.
I thought so. Anyway, I want to ask, have you been to Idan recently? A good friend of his name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, from the... Do you know what happened?
Qua mi dà l'opzione che Kral è morto, quindi io suppongo che sia morto. Non sono stato a Goliath.
Oh. Well, could you look out for him if you go? And...
Tell me about your life.
Me? I was a worker at the pit. You know, I extracted ELEX from old machines so it could be I always wanted to join the Hooded Crows and learn the art of magic, but it wasn't to be. My parents forbade me from trying. My clan told me to... Not that any of... And that's what... I stole mana from the shrine, and I got myself caught. They sentenced me to... I'd seen the Dome City when I was sent on patrol, so when I left Idan, this was the place I thought of.
I would like to...
Well, it's pointless asking me. You would have to... I won't teach their magic to out... But I don't know if I can recommend that in all good You will have to decide who...
E Vivian a
Vivian
mandarmi
sent
allora.
me.
Is it about the technician job for the clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean, I've not had much to... I've tried to learn since I came to Abessa, but I'm still...
So, now you've left Idan. What do you think about the clerics?
I'm grateful they let me in. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. I'm not a berserker anymore. I live here.
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. There aren't many I've not seen from the inside. Strange, really. My job used to be to get rid of technology, but now all... I mean, just look at the dome.
If you get orders you don't like...
I don't know. But the clerics don't ban some people from doing some things and not others. If I want to learn about technology, they'll let me. They're the same with everyone.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then. Not now, I've got...
Vabbè.
He always thought he could talk his way around anyone.
Ma l'eroe, scusami, perché non posso... Perché lei ha dato già il suo veto per quanto riguarda... Dov'è?
Did you do something?
Eh sì, madonna, si vede un Riley. Ah no, Riley commerciamo solamente.
Ok.
Non c'è un cazzo, quindi... Ah, aspetta, vediamo un po' cos'è.
Let's trade.
Okay.
C'è qualcosa qui? Martello, la chiave, piatto, scopa, tazza, no, c'ha solo... Ma forse queste cose le ho date proprio io, probabilmente, quindi...
Hey, who's out there?
I heard he was sleeping around. No surprise he got himself.
Andiamo da Navy. Giù Navy.
Who's that?
The
gift and treasures of travel, for it brings new and... So what are you? Merchant?
Una volta era un'altra.
Once.
And you go around admitting that? And you're still alive? How'd you manage that?
Let's just say it's complicated.
Yeah, I can imagine. You anything to do with these? Why are there so many of you guys?
Forse lo fanno per la tua stessa ragione?
Yeah, probably not. I doubt the Duke sent him here. But as far as I see it, the way we are now, I mean,
Esatto.
otherwise, you wouldn't have even spoke. Here, smoke one with me, before you start bombarding me. I have the best.
What do you have to offer?
Troll dung, rat scab, it's all for... Snort it, smoke it, either way.
Forget it.
Well, that's... From time to time, you need to open... But if you won't, then... That done, let's get into the real business.
Affari con me?
You see someone else? Real business. A proper opportunity. You see, the clerics have had this city under their control. And the Duke thinks they're planning to take control everywhere. And he thinks the Dome City could be the starting point for their military campaign. So, my job is to find out if he's right. If there is something brewing that could be dangerous for us in Tavar.
What information have you gathered about the clerics?
Pretty much nothing so far. They've not been very loose-lipped around me. I must sorta stand out.
So, you want me to be your spy?
I want you to find out information. Now, I can see in your eyes that you haven't fallen for the cleric's tricks. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece of troll shit you're fed.
What do you expect?
All that you have to do is get some answers out of somebody. His name is Lutz. He's one... As far as I know, he's trying to re-establish communications with the other clerics in Ignadon. While Alois will tell you the clerics here are neutral, separate from the ones in the Horde. Go and grill Lutz. Find out if there'll be an effect. Do that, then come back to me as soon as you...
Temporary access to internal databanks requires access authorization.
No, buddy. I mean other information, but thanks for the offer.
How many shards are you talking about?
Enough. I pay. That much you can be sure of.
Why do you think that these technicians will know about the cleric's plans?
Because he's the guy that he must have heard something from the comms. And he's more likely to talk than anyone further up the chain. I want to know what he's heard. I need to know. If he's not on a call, then he's usually working maintenance on one of the generators.
Vivian sent me.
Yeah, good. And I'd like to apply. And I'm willing to pay any price. While I'm certain there must be people better qualified than me, there isn't anybody who will pay you as much as I will.
How good are you with technology?
Absolutely crap. I don't know one end of a screwdriver from, well, a hammer, to be honest. But I'm a fast learner, and if I have someone I can ask... And did I mention the whole financially rewarding at?
What do you...
What's this got to do with the job? This job is about... And I can assure you that I... And as for my interests, you can count on me being a pacifist. I want to do... And the better access I have to new information, the better equipped I'll be.
I've heard enough.
Okay. And remember to put in a good word for...
Ma.
Ah, I got that taste in my mouth.
Ma. Mezzo stronzetto pure lui. Non mi fiderei più di tanto, sinceramente. Andiamo da Navy.
Why are you torturing yourself over that?
Nira, ok, vai.
Why did you wake me?
Vivian sent me about the technician job.
I am without question the best candidate they will find. Therefore, selecting me is the logical choice. But I need proof that the clerics are really willing to work with me. If I am to work for the clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value shards above all things, and so payment would be proof that they take me seriously.
Giusto, assolutamente.
What are your qualifications for this job?
I served as the battlefield technician for my unit in Zakor. I have already discovered errors in the AI systems of the clerics' mechs, and I would be able to modify them. Even the dome isn't running as efficiently as it could. That is another thing I could improve.
Do you think you can work with the clerics?
I think it would be better if this city was led by an alb or a machine. But I understand that it isn't up to me to determine this. So yes, I could imagine working with them in the existing circumstances, despite their inefficiencies.
Non ho intenzione di pagarti io, perché ti devo pagare io, scusami.
Teach me something.
Of course.
No, nella creazione. Ma un punto di apprendimento in chimica lo farei anche,
Why did you wake
un
me?
attimo. Perché sto... Facciamo così, vediamo qual è la risposta, se vi dici di pagare o no.
Why did you wake me?
If I am to work for the clerics...
I'm not paying you.
Good. Then you have made your decision. I will not...
Why did you wake me?
Nira è sicuramente la migliore, dovrei pagare 500. Vabbè dai, paghiamo 500. Vediamo un po' che succede.
Why did you wake
Vivian
me?
sent me.
If I...
You will get your payment.
Good. Then tell the clerics I can begin work immediately.
Why did you wake me?
Don't mess me around. I'll mess with you.
Bene. Andiamo da Vivian. Ah, io spalleggio i chierici, però sto di fatto che vediamo un po', cerchiamo di capire la situazione qua, qual è, dai.
What is wrong now? Leave your hands where I can see them.
About the
Ehi,
candidate.
calma,
Yes?
gnocca. Allora, Nira vuole essere pagata in anticipo per lavorare con te. Dovresti dare il lavoro alla separatista nera.
Naira wants to be paid in advance if you want her to work for you.
Then forget her. I want someone dedicated to the job, not the shards.
Vabbè.
You should give the separatist Naira the job.
Then you think she'll commit to us here?
Sì, sì.
What convinced you about her?
L'ho pagata.
She's the best candidate by far.
Is that so?
She has the technical ability, and I think she will work hard for you.
Well, if she's convinced you, then we should at least try her. Thank you for helping me with the selection. Here, your payment as promised.
That's less than I paid Naira as an advance.
Well, I didn't ask you to pay her anything. I'm sorry. This is all I can afford. I'd better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward. At least I hope so. May Kalan guide...
No, non era di qua.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the...
Shit out before we drown in it.
Well, well.
Ok, non c'è più.
Fucking elves. They'll cost all...
No. Registri di Nira. Oh, vabbè, niente. Abbiamo pagato per Nira. Va bene così, tanto comunque era male. Vivendo con l'uovo livido della città del cuore capisco quanto lo odio. Vogliono essere pagati per qualsiasi cosa. Ci avevo avuta pazienza per avere i pochi strumenti punitivi che ho ottenuto. Sarebbe tutto ciò tutto più facile se non fosse per le emozioni che sto patendo. Frustrazione, rabbia, inutili e non produttive. Questa città è corrotta, servirà forza per sopravvivere qui e sostenere la nostra causa. Credo di aver fatto la cosa peggiore allora. Ma si sente... Probabilmente che ho fatto una cazzata. Vabbè, vediamo un po'. E niente, Rorik allora è il migliore, non ci sono cazzi.
Why did you wake me?
Vivian's.
If I am to work for the clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value
I'm not paying.
Good. I will not work.
Ci teniamo i nostri 500 a sto punto. Un'altra cosa. Il amuleto del carisma, bene. Il migliore è sicuramente Rorik in questo caso. Darrell non lo so, non mi convince. Rorik mi sembra quello più che ha poca esperienza in tecnologia, ma potrebbe fare qualcosa.
About the candidate.
Yeah.
No, Nira non è interessata al lavoro.
Naira does.
Why not?
She wanted to be paid.
Then I agree with you. I want someone dedicated to the task. That on top of the risk of letting an alb into our technology? You're right. Let's
Ok, dovresti dare il posto al tecnico di
You should give the berserker Rorik the technician's job.
Then you think he has the experience and that...
È un vero esperto di tecnologia, insomma. Ha qualche problema con l'autorità.
Rorik will be trustworthy, but he does have something against authority.
Loyalty is the most important thing. Out of all the clerics here, I'm the one who can best understand a need to buck authority. Good, right, then I hope... Thank you for helping me. Here, your payment, as promised. I'd better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward. At least I hope so. May Kalan guide...
Vediamo che ci dice Rorik.
Hey, thanks for getting me that job with the clerics. I wouldn't have thought I would like it so much. But, you know, I really think I found my place.
Meno male, va.
I didn't have anything to do with technology in Edan. Now I feel like I missed out all that time. Right, I have to get back to it. See you around. Not now, I've got...
Andiamo a parlare con Alois. Ok. Salvataggio rapido.
Yes, I have a lot to do. This city, so please excuse me if I... This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion. Everyone looking for a new start. No...
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. There's no ruler here, we all work together.
Ci sta, bella armatura
Everyone here
c'hai.
wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list of demands we already face. And providing for the people we already have is a logistical challenge. That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
Calculating food consumption. Approximately 171,000 kilos of food will be required per year with the current population. Would you like an analysis of the component elements?
Your drone could be very helpful. Would you sell it?
No.
No. I still need it.
That's a shame.
How long have you been in charge of the Dome City?
I've been in office for 8 years now, and it hasn't been easy. Maintaining a neutral position to the factions while fighting the Albs. By Kalan, there really are more pleasant posts they could have appointed me to.
What if someone wanted to replace you?
Some have tried. Yet, this city was created by the Great Council of Magalan. They made the clerics custodians of this place and their legacy. The Great Council may be long gone, but what they stood for, a unity of purpose, a future for all of Magalan together, that is something we So, it is our job to remain neutral. It is our job to serve all, no however hard our residents make it for us.
Listen, the council is gone. Why care about what they said?
You don't think that was a better time? Laws for prisoner exchange that assured borders, set rules for trade. Even if you don't care about the blood spilled since the council's rule was broken, the clerics swore to a code, and that includes keeping our oaths. And an oath was sworn to the council by my forefathers. That makes it my duty to see that oath is kept.
Ci sta.
How are things?
Tense. The battles out there are always reflected in here. Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And there's always the fear of an Alb invasion. Those tensions drive greed, anger, and fear. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful. It's like the world has gone crazy.
Perché le cose sono degenerate fino a questo punto?
So bad.
Yes, a whole host of reasons. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the pilgrim went into his retreat. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to escape the powers in Zakor. All told, very dark signs that we'd face another global catastrophe. And here we are, in the middle.
Posso fare qualcosa per aiutarti?
If you want to help, there is something that has to... You must have noticed that the mood is very...
in effetti.
One more issue, one wobble, and everything we've held together here. One of my people has reported that the outlaws are expecting a weapons delivery.
Sì.
The last thing that this city needs is more weapons. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them to. I want you to intercept this delivery and bring it to me.
Are you happy?
Keeping the factions together is always an issue. The outlaws are always up to something, but things have gotten worse, and to cap it all, we've had a sharp rise in thefts. I believe an organized group has started operating here. Not the usual outlaws. This group seems to be outside the factions. From the little I've heard, they're more like a secret society than a regular set of theft mongers. I've offered a large bounty for any information that... And capture would be best. I want to find out who their connections are. If you can find out more...
So che sta cercando di contrabbandare le armi nelle città della cupola. Tradisci Page. Sta impiegando degli informatori per cercare di arrivare a loro. Vediamo un po'.
Of course. Information is key to keeping the peace. But there are always things you miss. And missing things leads to nasty surprises. And I'd rather be the one dealing those out than receiving them. Particularly when it comes to outlaws. Are you going to show me that you are the exception?
Ma secondo me lui è una brava persona, però posso anche sbagliarmi. Cioè, sembra che veramente voglia la pace. Fine. Sta cazzo di radio. Un po'. I fuorilegge della città della Cupola hanno bisogno di rifornimenti d'armi. Sta a leggerlo loro o i chierici? Paige vuole che incontri il suo contatto fuori dalla cupola e mi impadronisca delle armi. La stanno tenendo d'occhio, alcune persone vogliono impedire che questo accordo vada a buon fine. No, io con i fuorilegge qui non ci voglio avere niente a che fare, sinceramente. Però in teoria se stanno qui non dovrei avere problemi poi a Tavar. Vabbè, registro di abbiamo detto già prima, esperienza 10. Quindi in teoria Radok. Portare altre armi qua dentro significa poi
Well, it's hard to get parts out here. Better armed is better prepared. You io tradirei Paige, sinceramente, proprio parlando, se proprio devo dire tutto, poi vado a parlare con lui. Separatista, separatista, You wanna cross him?
separatista,
You're crazy.
separatista.
I've heard a lot about that.
Nira. Oh, niente, non ci insegna niente, Nira.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Fucking elves. They'll cost all of us.
I've never trusted her.
Carre, asciutto giro.
I got that taste in my mouth.
Get something to drink first.
What's happening?
Well, the Dome City is outlaws, berserker, cleric. Being away from home, you'd think they'd care less about what faction they were from. That makes keeping order. The outlaws are the worst. They don't understand rules or sharing, or in some cases, that people have a right to stay alive. All people are welcome here. The Dome's... But that means all, not just outlaws.
Giusto.
There's a half-dozen outlaws hanging around outside the city at the old farm now. They just want to get in to cause trouble. I mean, we got everyone settled down and living together, and those outlaws, I just wish they'd...
You want...
Whoa, whoa, that's not... I just want them to stop. You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker?
Where?
They've gathered east of here at an old farm, not far from the city walls. You can't miss them.
Perché dovrei ammazzare dei fuorilegge così, scusami? Beh, lui non ha detto di ammazzarli in effetti. Vabbè, queste scelte morali. Non intendo uccidere fuorileggi per te.
I didn't think you'd have this. So, be on your way. Carry.
Invece se faccio l'altra domanda, cioè rispondo all'altra, faccio l'altra risposta, che succede?
About the outlaw.
You mean that?
If the price is right, I will take...
Are you sure you... Well, if you're willing to try, then I would be grateful if they vanish. I will have your reward ready when you come back. Oh, but you need to prove you did it by...
Dare una mano. Vuoi le loro teste?
You want their heads?
By Kalan, what? No. 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 No, I didn't... Just make and don't trade with them, or you can forget your... And no heads. Don't... Carry on.
Dovrei uccidere Hunter.
Hey, have you got a few shards for a veteran? Help me out and I'll tell you about the city.
Analyzing. Small donation recommended. Local intelligence would be valuable.
If you need intelligence...
There, take this.
Thanks. Thank you. And since you have helped me, I'll make sure my contacts hear about it. Come back in a few days.
Tell me...
Right, well, where to start? First off, a lot of people are avoiding them. This place always has something going on, but right now, there's really something brewing. The western section's safer. You're okay there as long as you don't break the law or look fun. The southern part, well, that is really quiet. Nothing really happens there. Alois, he runs this place and he hates thieves and beggars and trouble causers and pretty much anyone. He thinks he's God's messenger or something, and that means he's got one big old stick up his ass. If you ignore anything else, don't ignore that advice. Don't piss off. 1 shard, 2 shards. 1.
Vabbè. Sono tutti dei folli da questa parte.
Carry on.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
I'm happy. I like living here.
Initiating system optimization. Recommend environmental analysis.
ELEX is behind most of this. I can feel it.
Ho un messaggio per te da Gustav, guarda che presida la porta. Vediamo un po'.
I've got a message for you.
What does that... I can't imagine he's opening the gate for us.
He wants all of you to leave. Now.
If he wants that, then he can come and... His power ends at the gate to the city. We're going nowhere.
What do I...
There's someone who understands If Gustav has decided he wants us dead, then he's too much of a danger. He's not gonna leave us alone until he's dead. It seems you can get close to him. So I want you to persuade him to come out here. Say you need help. I want to see that asshole's eyes when he dies. Bring him here, and you can have the shards he promised you. Plus a sweetener on top from me for your help. How's that for profit?
Boh.
No deal. I came here to kill you.
Then draw your weapon, and I'll see you on the other side, asshole.
Ah, però c'è un problema. Non ho... Giustamente, sì. Non ho messo... l'amulette. Sono tanti, più che altro, sono tanti. C'è da capire se riusciamo a ucciderli. Non so, io credo che i fuorilegge ad Avessa possano portare solo problemi, quindi cavare un altro conto. Ok. Ad Avessa mi sto schierando con i chierici, quindi
Initiating system optimization.
credo che sono troppi
Recommend
questi, secondo
environmental
me.
analysis.
I don't have the shards.
Vediamo un po'.
But that's not gonna happen.
I've got a...
What does that... I can't imagine...
He wants...
And he sent... I always said that piss streak was a... We're going nowhere.
I'm not...
If we leave, we're dead anyway. So I guess that leaves us here.
Is someone gonna help me with this asshole?
Gli ho fatto malissimo comunque, eh. Gli ho fatto veramente malissimo con questa spada. Comunque andiamo da Gustav.
got caught, so deal with that shit. You got caught, so deal with that shit. Weapon down.
Che deve rimanere lì e mi manda a fare in culo, non ha senso.
That's not any use to me now. About the
You mean the threat, huh?
The outlaws have gone.
Gone? You mean... You've not brought me any heads, have you? No? No. Good. Look, here's your reward. And the Dome City's thanks. And if any more outlaws take up residence there, or inside the city, let me know. I would like to remain informed. It was good doing business with you.
What are you doing here? You should report to Alois immediately.
Dobbiamo fare il rapporto ad Alois. Radiamo Page.
Halt! You are accused of assault.
Ma come?
You must pay the fines that go with your crimes, or live with the consequences.
Pagherò.
I will pay my fine.
Thank you for paying me. I consider your fines as paid in full.
I know who is trying to smuggle weapons into the Dome City.
So? We've suspected her for some time now, but if my information is right, then she's found herself a new source, and if she tries to get you involved in this business, then do the... Just one more time. Carry on.
Allora lui vuole che consegni a lui le armi invece che a Page, vuole che tolga dalle circolazioni così da poter garantire la pace. Ok, stiamo uscendo, quindi ci rimettiamo l'amuleto della versatilità. Sì, qui. Vogliamo provare? Vogliamo provare? Ad Abessa mi sto schierando con i chierici, quindi. Ufficialmente, secondo me, insomma. Mamma mia se faccio malissimo, però. Signori. Ora facciamo veramente male. Molto bene. Ma è un separatista? Quello che tratta con Chierico morto. Ok. Salvataggio rapido.
You once possessed great ELEX abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zakor, possibly even a commander? But you are now free from ELEX, and from the orders that come from the heart of Zakor. Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed? Or are you here to trade?
I tuoi minacce non mi spaventano, non sono qui per combattere contro te. Cosa puoi offrirmi?
The weapons of my enemies. Never used. Dropped once. Well cleaned. I have traveled alone since I left Zakor. And I wish to remain so. Still, if you have information to give me, that would be useful. Information and shard. Not that either of those things help these. They are fanatics. They attacked me without question. I was left with no choice but to kill them. Well, I killed two. There are two others nearby who are prolonging their lives by hiding. It's good you aren't one of them. The dangers that we separatists face are increasing every day, and the follow. But I have business to. It seems there are two followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. Quickly, decide.
Una cosa non mi riguarda.
You disappoint. For if you don't stand with me, that must.
No, Maradok, ma che cazzo? Oh, calma, calma. Calma. Autosalvataggio. Prende, attacca come se niente fosse. Oh, vabbè. Scusami, ma tanto sa che partita, vediamo un po', scusami, così, anello della robustezza. Salute massima più 10, resistenza massima più 10. Vabbè. Prendi tutto. Quindi erano con lui che si vedeva quel separatista. Questa cosa mi dà il cazzo, mi ha preso per il culo allora. Non comprendo le azioni del popolo libero, ma qualunque sia la causa ci sono utili. I loro conflitti impiegano risorse personali e materiale invece che concentrare le loro azioni contro di noi. Probabilmente i chierici sono i nostri avversari migliori. Ci comprendono meglio degli altri, sono estremamente tenaci. Anche ora alcuni dei loro soldati mi stanno inseguendo. Devo andare a sud-est prima che riescano. La registrazione si interrompe qui. Vediamo un po'. Ok, quindi sono due anelli della robustezza, cioè sono diversi però. Uno ha salute massima più 20, resistenza massima più 10. Ok, questo è migliore di questo. Questo è migliore. Salute massima più 10, resistenza massima, questo c'è più 20. Questo anello mi aumenta pure la destrezza, pensate. Allora, mi fermerei un secondo. Salvataggio fatto. Allora, si diceva, quindi si era incontrato con te, il separatista della cupola, e ha preso armi, forse, boh. Vabbè, non sappiamo perché si è incontrato con lui, però.
You once possessed great... but you... Have you...
Non sono qui per combattere contro di te.
That would benefit neither of us. I have traveled a lot, and still, not the...
Mi ha mandato Paige.
Paige sent me.
Paige? Do I know Paige? Faces, but you must mean, but I have business to conclude before we speak. It seems there are 2 followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. And I must send them on their way. Quickly, decide.
No, non contro i chierici non mi metto, la cosa non mi riguarda.
You disappoint me.
E allora
For if you
vaffanculo,
don't stand
muori.
with me, that must
però.
mean you are my enemy.
Sì. Allora, calma, Ah, ok, ce l'ho. Me l'hanno ucciso loro? Ok, perfetto.
Now the Alb is dead. Kalan's will has been carried out. Here, a symbol of his mercy. Now, it is time to take the fight to Zekor. May Kalan guide your path in safety until the Albs are defeated.
He ran. That dog really believed he could get away from us. Separatist or Alb, they're all impure. And he paid the price with blood. We're leaving this position as soon as the troop comes. If you need something from him, you should...
That's not any use to me now.
Andiamo. Ci siamo schierati con i chierici ad Abessa, dai. Non credo che anche a Tavar... E non possono rompere i coglioni pure i leggi qui. Se devono rompere i coglioni se ne andassero loro. Perché se hanno costruito questo non possono rompere i coglioni pure i leggi. Cioè. Avete problemi voi, secondo me. Questo è un accampamento dei chierici. Costruito dai chierici per stare tutti insieme in pace. E se tu devi venire a rompermi i coglioni e vuoi far saltare tutto quanto perché non ti stanno sul cazzo i chierici, no. Scusa, prenditene e vai. Non rompi i coglioni. Penso così. Alois, anche se magari hanno i loro cazzi per la testa, perché anche i chierici non è che siano... Però...
About the outlaws' weapons delivery.
Quello che
I have
volevi.
what you wanted.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope that the goods are all here.
Look for yourself.
Good. I wanted the whole shipment intact. Here, your reward. Ah, yes, the weapons dealer. How is he doing? Is he still alive?
The dealer is dead.
Good. Kalan's judgment is ever present. You have my thanks, and I'm sure Kalan's as well. Just one more term. Then I can retire. Just one more term. Then I can retire.
Ti puoi ritirare? Vabbè. Andiamo da Page, vediamo che ci dice.
Do you have my delivery?
I gave the weapons to Alois.
Why did I think I could trust you? It's obvious you really don't understand profit.
Just get out of here. Go on. Just go.
Get lost, you assholes.
Un peccato, però una botta te l'avrei data molto volentieri. Vabbè.
Nah.
Ora. Missioni nella quartetta dei chierici di Nadon. Ah, infatti. Non sei tu Lutz, no? Tu sei Gottfried.
Yeah. Adrenaline, drinks and chems. They can give us a kick, a lift, a high. But the
Andiamo da Luiz, vediamo un po'. Che ci dice? Riley.
Get lost, you assholes.
Bella però, mamma mia, quel seno che riesce. Tanta roba. Io credo che Lutz sia qui. Corre da Lutz.
Keep your hands off my machines. Any accidents are gonna be dangerous. The energy regulators are screwed. The surge gauge is failing and I can't see why. And now the shield... Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of problems that could fry both of us if the wrong bit of kit gets jolted. And I'm the one who has to fix all this. Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the... That is just... Wait. How do you know that?
One of the outlaws told me.
The outlaws? The last thing we need is for them. Do you think it's just one outlaw that knows, or do they all know?
I have no idea.
That is a worry. Well, we can't waste any more time. We need to fix that comms relay station before anyone tries to take advantage. Since you're in the know, can you help me?
Potremmo
We
trovare
might
un
be able to come
accordo.
to an agreement.
Fanculi con i leggi.
Okay, sure, an agreement. As long as you help. If you don't help us, we could lose everything. And if things fall apart out there,
bene.
you can be certain that it will get bloody for everyone.
I can get the replacement parts for you.
You would? Well, okay, yeah. You'll need to go to Eric to fetch them for me. But do me a favor and don't take forever in getting them here.
What's...
We're awaiting the delivery of some combat mechs. That's why we've got to get the link back up now, so we can find out what's going on.
A cosa servono questi mech da combattimento?
What do you need combat mechs for?
I don't know. I guess they're worried about security. And supplies. We need firepower to get enough food and tech spares into the dome to keep things going. And that's before the Alps. Zakor might have left us alone recently, but who knows how long that'll last.
Giusto.
But it's not just about mechs. It's about food and news and everything else. We need a link with... We need to get this fixed. And please, please. Otherwise, we are very likely to face even... Here are the coordinates of the relay station that's gone down. Head that way and keep looking out for an... But I have no idea what the issue is there. You might be able to fix it at the bottom, but there's a chance you might have to climb the antenna mast. There will be a device somewhere on site that you can use to recalibrate the antenna. I hope that'll be enough to fix... Maintenance is always better than...
Allora, andiamo a fare questa comunicazione criptata. Ah, ok, buono. Andiamo qui allora. Vai. Ok. Ovviamente piove, ovviamente. Incredibile. Amuleto della versatilità, dai. Ok, questa è l'antenna. Vediamo un po'. Soprattutto se c'è qualcuno. Sì, ci sono le albe, ecco perché non va un cazzo. Sapevo. Vabbè, allora vediamo quanto siamo forti adesso da...
Energy source discovered. Analyzing. Analysis complete. Energy source is not standard ALB defensive shielding.
Suppongo siano sopra perché... Vediamo un po', che cosa riusciamo a fare. Salvataggio. E con il drone siamo abbastanza cazzuti e cattivi. Eccolo là. Che facciamo? Vogliamo provare? Sì. Niente, ma ha colpito lui. Via. Sono abbastanza forte comunque, Loro erano scarsi. Indubbiamente erano scarsi loro, Però sono fatto malissimo. Rimaniamo a 33, dai. Lì ce n'è un altro. E andrei... solo 3 albe erano? Beh sì. Rapporto di stato breve. Qui c'è una cassa, buono. Non è stato possibile riparare l'antenna per stabilire la comunicazione. 21.05.160? Abbiamo pochi mezzi di ricambio per la comunicazione dell'equipaggiamento. Al momento è possibile comunicare. Ci sono troppe interruzioni. Abbiamo inviato un messaggio alla stazione est. La situazione è stallo. La gente è in preda alla paura. Si nasconde nell'insegnamento fortificato alla testa della fine. Abbiamo avuto un'indagine per i punti deboli della città della cupola di Abessa. Vabbè. Uno scrigno molto semplice in verità.
No. No.
No. Ok.
Too easy.
Vabbè, non ci sarà niente di speciale. Celle al plasma, buono però, non ci sono celle al plasma. Proviamo a vedere se da dietro lo potevo uccidere tranquillamente o... vabbè, nessuna volta. Comunque siamo fortissimi ora, ci manca solo un'armatura decente, speriamo che ce la diano. Lampada d'olio, vino. Ok. Facciamo, saliamo e saliamo, dai. Minchia. Vabbè, la console è di qua, quindi ricalibra l'antenna, dai.
That should be child's play.
Vabbè. Carica partita. avventura? L'avevo appena salvato, quindi ok. Anello della forza? Cioè, manco ci avevo fatto caso, l'anello della forza, pensate. Cosa mi dà l'anello della forza? Forza più 5, inutile, ok.
Okay, that should be child's play. It seems to have worked.
Okay.
There's nothing to do here.
Direi che posso tornare da David Luiz. Buttano una bevanda energetica così. Ok, risolto il problema da lusso.
I recalibrated the antenna.
Yes, thank you. We've already started to get messages through. We've had to do a bit of clearing up at this end, but that's a minor issue. What do you think? Is the station to the northeast in a good state, or are we likely to get another failure?
Il mio consiglio è di inviare sul posto degli uomini per difendere l'antenna.
I'd recommend stationing some people there to defend the antenna.
If it were only that easy. There are always other things to demand resources. Ah, well... Here, this is for... You shouldn't think that I don't value your service to our...
112 frammenti.
Maintenance is always better than...
I got that
Ok. Ora in teoria posso andare anche con Ri adesso. Tavarro, ok. Niente, credo di aver fatto tutto quello che c'era da fare qui. Andiamo a parlare con Alois, vediamo un po'. Come se la sta cavando Rorik? Vediamo se ci dice qualcosa la nostra amica Vivian. Non c'è, quindi vuol dire che dovrebbe essere a lavorare. Vabbè. Eric.
About the broken energy regulators. What will happen if...
If just one regulator fails, it could mean an emergency shutdown for the... Otherwise, the discharge it would create could kill a whole lot of... But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shutdown...
How?
Well, all of them. I've sort of replaced... But Lutz hasn't received his yet.
I will help.
I wanted to do it myself, but... So, let's... You should go to Ignadon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know, I left Ignadon behind, but they could offer... I have the energy... Please, take it to Lutz. Come back to me when you're done. The dome...
Torniamo da David Luiz allora. Che dobbiamo fare? Faccio avanti e dietro, avanti e dietro. Cerchiamo di far andare questo posto in una maniera decente, visto che stiamo tutti insieme. Se ognuno fa il suo, in teoria non ci dovrebbero essere problemi.
Eric sent me.
Oh, thank Kalan.
Yes.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now. Maintenance is all...
Lutz.
Good. The dome should... I thank Kalan... The dome is a gift.
Okay.
You there. I've been looking for you.
Dimmi, Gottfried.
You're the person who realigned the antenna, aren't you?
Sono io.
Okay, yes, that was me.
By Kalan. Then why didn't you come to me before?
Stavo venendo da
Is
te,
it you that we
infatti.
have to thank for regaining contact with the Horde? That is a blessing indeed. And those skills you've demonstrated, well, I have need of them again. So if you can spare some of your time, I have a job for you.
Yeah.
Are you willing to help?
Yes. Tell me what you need.
Well, that's simple. We need to send someone to the Horde to make a delivery. So I thought immediately of someone with the requisite survival skills. Ergo, you. You see, we are awaiting the arrival of some combat mechs to boost security, but the Horde requires some additional ELEX to get them active. You have already proven your abilities, so we'll give you the goods.
Assolutamente sì. Perché vuoi me?
Because I need it done and you're here. Here, please, take this crate and meet up with our supply. They will be waiting near a ruined bridge to the northeast. And just so you know, the crate of ELEX has been security sealed. Not that I don't trust you, but we have to take necessary precautions, given the nature of this cargo. We don't want this falling into the hands of our... No, of course not, but it's enough to deal with it, and we'd like to get them into... That's why we're sending some of our resources. Yeah, I'm trying...
Just one more time.
Ok, direi che possiamo andare. vedi, garantire la pace, vedi, sono missioni importanti queste, cioè già i titoli, il nome dei titoli sono importanti. Alla fine Godfrey è riuscito a ristabilire le comunicazioni con i chierici d'Ortico. I chierici di hanno una missione di altro ELEX per commentare la consegna di Mac richiesta dalla città della cupola. Godfrey mi ha chiesto di portare ELEX a un punto di incontro dove sarà presente un gruppo di chierici di Ignadon. Garantire la pace è un nome importante da... Dai. Diamoci da fare. Ok. Stanno qui. Ci siamo passati più volte. Andiamo. Sappiamo già la strada qual è. Giustamente stiamo uscendo, quindi versatilità. Benissimo. Che sto... Oddio, in verità potrei trasferirmi da qui, parlare con il separatista per dirgli che un autoconvertitore è andato. Ci sta. Dove era l'entrata? Qui, è qui. Ho incontrato alcuni dei tuoi compagni a ITA, niente, vabbè, non ci fa sapere niente, quindi diamoci. Diamoci da fare, andiamo dal tipo là. Alla fine vuoi o non vuoi, sono un separatista pure io, quindi... Cioè Axe è un separatista, quindi... Ah no, dovrebbe essere sotto? Sotto, Ok. Non avevo incontrato nessun problema. Ci mettiamo l'anello. Quando ci ricordiamo. Amuleto del carisma. L'amuleto della provvidenza io lo potrei anche vendere in verità. Se proprio... A questo punto sarebbe anche meglio. Salverei. E continuerei. Salve, buongiorno.
Halt! In the name of Kalan. What brings you here?
There's no reason to be suspicious.
There are thousands of reasons. Because there are thousands of things trying to kill you.
Better to be suspicious than dead.
Non ha
But
tutti
then you must know what
torti,
that's like out there, or you wouldn't be standing here.
If it...
Supply run. We're procuring stores. I normally get a bit more backup, though. I'm a logistics specialist, not a combat guy. But with the shortage of men at the moment, and that means I need to be even more suspicious.
C'hai ragione, Hans.
Where do you go to get your supplies?
It depends on what we need. I have been to the gates of Goliath, across Tavar, and to the border of Zakor. But the world has become so hostile with the factions turning on each other, getting more dangerous by the day.
If it's so dangerous, why do you still do it?
Because the Horde always needs supplies. Besides, I do like finding interesting places. Magellan never stops with surprises. I remember some ruins in northwest Abessa that I discovered, right next to the cliff. I wasn't able to take a good look around, but maybe you'll find a suitable opportunity someday. I don't really have time for exploring any longer, and I don't want to get killed doing it. My thrills...
Good luck staying alive.
Yeah. Just remember to stay
Aspetta, dobbiamo parlare io e te ancora, eh?
Are you the cleric's contact?
Were you sent from the domed city?
Yes.
Then I hope you have brought the ELEX with you. Let me have it, and I will take it to Ignadon straight away.
Here. This crate is all they gave me.
Good. They need this back at the Horde. I'd better get it back as soon as I can.
Vabbè, là ci penserò, suppongo. Posso aiutarti a fare ritorno all'articolo?
Your offer is appreciated, but I am sure Kalan has other plans for you. I can find my way back alone. I should get moving. The sooner I'm back, the better. Kalan bless you, my friend. May he look upon you with the mercy he has shown me.
Not now.
Però vedi come sono gentili. È vero che seguono un dio.
Safety to all of us.
Cioè, non sappiamo chi cazzo è. Però obiettivamente sono educati, gentili e rispettosi. Quindi, vabbè.
Probability of survival low.
Ok, andrei con questo. Artiglio di pietra, proviamo. Dai. Ho fatto una cazzata. Beh, mi devo rimettere questo. No. Ok, il plasma all'artiglio di pietra non gli fa niente, questo invece gli fa molto male. Addirittura non funziona il jetpack. Vai. Madonna mia. Uno. Sono io. Vai. Merda. Signori, siamo abbastanza forti da dire che alla grande. Quest'arma è tanta roba. Va bene. Facciamo 6. Riusciamo ad uccidere qualsiasi cosa ci capita attorno. Ah, ok, il segnalibro era. Siamo abbastanza forti, siamo, Torniamo dal Gotthard. Torniamo da Guerino Gottardi, vediamo che ci dice.
I delivered the ELEX to your supply party.
Good. I hope the supply party make it back to the Horde safely. In any case, you can be proud of your service.
Vabbè, dai, la cosa giusta da fare.
Exactly. If only everyone had the same sense of honor you do. And you doing your job means that I can do mine. Yeah, I'm...
Però. Se invece provo a chiedere i soldini, che succede? Che il freddo aumenta. Vediamo un po'. Tra l'altro non avevo messo neanche la moneta del carisma. Andrei un attimo da Riley perché voglio vendermi una volta che mi serve. Non c'è, bene. Darrell, tieni. No, non posso neanche più commerciare con te. Ma vai, fare in culo, vai.
Yes, you can't say that, but we need more food first.
Con Fang posso...
What goods have you got?
Questo la prenderei. E venderei. Vabbè. credo che la sciarrugginita si possa vendere. Ce la teniamo. Ok, amuleto del carisma. Amuleto della provvidenza, professionista 1, carisma più 2. Dai, ci sta. Anello della robustezza. Forza massima, resistenza massima più 10. Più 20 più 10. Dai. Ci sta. Accetta scambio.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
Well, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
Nah.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you're taking to pay.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
I've never trusted her.
Nah.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there, too.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
Ok, fatto questo, andiamo da Gottfried. O come lo chiamo io, Guerino Gottardi. Vediamo un po' Guerino che ci dice se ci paga. Però abbiamo abbiamo perso del tempo per lui, quindi insomma è giusto che ci paghi, no? Abbiamo dedicato un po' del nostro tempo. Salvataggio rapido. Avrei dovuto vendere anche quelle note, vabbè.
I delivered the ELEX to your supply.
Good. I hope in any...
Non lavoro gratis per te.
I don't work for free.
You don't?
No.
Freddo aumentato.
But here, take this.
100 frammenti.
Yeah, I'm trying...
Beh, obiettivamente è giusto così, Fessi buoni sì, ma fessi no. A un certo punto. Ok, quindi adesso abbiamo 5.000 e 100. Senti.
That's all he is.
Raccolto 3. Ok. Incastonare. Modifica arma, fabbro high-tech. Perché intelligenza 36 se... Fucile laser, sempre intelligenza ci vuole. Sempre 35 di intelligenza ci vuole. 36 e 57 di destrezza.
There's nowhere near enough ELEX out there for that.
Spada d'accolito.
He didn't deserve that. They say that.
Etichettata 67.
That's all he ever talks about.
Spada d'accolito 2 fa 58. Vabbè, tanto stiamo lì. Ci troviamo bene con la spada d'accolito.
Do you believe that? Really believe it? What about the rest of us, huh? Well, the dude took the fort from bloody bastard.
Fabbro ai te.
He's never earned an honest shard in his life.
I'm staying out of it.
That's all he ever talks about.
There's nowhere near enough ELEX out there for that.
These guys are completely screwed. No argument.
Arrivando all'Elex, l'Elex forte ci dà i punti abilità quelli.
What about the rest of us, huh?
Ah, c'ho due bevande all'Elex. Che senso ha? Bevanda all'Elex. Ah, due che bevanda all'Elex ci vogliono per fare una porta. Non ci sei, se abbiamo di cuore l'Elex grezzo. Se vogliamo 10 di Elex grezzo, vabbè.
You should do it.
Scusami, il mio terminale posso in teoria incastonare. Minerale bianco cosa? Bonus danni compagni all'arma. E al terminale saluto compagni bonus. Ok. Minerale blu che comunque non ho. All'arma salute bonus per colpo. Salute bonus al terminale, giallo. Penalità resistenze nemici, resistenze bonus al terminale. Rosso danni bonus, pugno potente bonus. Esperienza bonus mostro all'arma, esperienza bonus missioni al terminale, ok.
There's nothing shards and hard work.
Vabbè, andiamo a metterci il castonatore, dai. Che ora può cominciare a risultare anche utile incastonare questi oggettini. Andiamo da Nira.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body.
Teach me some.
Of course.
Dai. Chimica non lo so sinceramente, sai? Fanculo, dai.
Are you here to pay me those shards?
Che sta qua. Prima o poi ci servirà, quindi ex grezzo con il liquore e con la bevanda Alex piccola, va bene. Liquore ed Alex grezzo e ci dà l'esperienza questo, ok. Pozione curativa minore si fa col vino, la pianta curativa piccola, oppure con l'acqua e l'erba curativa piccola. Sto pieno di vino, in teoria salute più 40 ci sta. Ok, adesso ne ho 20. Va bene, allora spada di accolito, cavità. Cosa incastona? Danni bonus, salute bonus, organizzare resistenza ai nemici. Danni bonus compagni. Danni bonus compagni più 3. Ok, invece se lo metto al terminale. Salute compagno bonus. Posso farne 2 di minerale bianco piccolo, quindi ci starebbe. Danno bonus compagni e salute compagno bonus. Ci sta, diventerei proprio, cioè, enorme. Perché tanto, obiettivamente parlando, che io gli do Un salute compagno bonus da +1. Quando glielo posso dare direttamente da +3. Minerale bianco grande, ma un po' +10. Vabbè, ce ne vogliono. Il minerale bianco normale, suppongo, per fare quello grande. Allora, salvo un secondo, vediamo un po'. Ecco, salva. Tac, sì. Allora. Certo. Cosa? Ah. Ma ho fatto un minerale bianco grande? Porca troia. Ok, non mi aspettavo questo. No, no, è giusto quindi. No, no, è giusto, ok. Giustamente. Pietre. Mi servono, per fare quello grande mi servono 2 minerali bianchi che comunque c'ho. Ok. Ci siamo. Allora, uno lo metto nel terminale. Salute compagno bonus +3. Chiudi. L'altro lo metto nella spada. Nel terminale esperienza bonus missioni +1. Che cazzo ne devo fare +1? Forse il fabbro di tech mi serve per aggiungere e incastonare qui. Oppure esperienza bonus mostro +1. Cioè, quanto può dare realmente in più? Metto un danno bonus ai compagni. Guarda, terminale, esperienza bonus missioni ed esperienza. Allora, faccio così, mi dà un +2, ci sta, basta. Danno bonus compagni, esperienza bonus missioni, salute compagno bonus, esperienza bonus missioni. Ci può stare qui. Non posso incastonare i fucili. Va bene così, dai, abbiamo potenziato i compagni. E quindi ad Abessa abbiamo finito. Direi che non ci sono più cazzi ora. Dai, fare la missione per Marta. È stata tanto gentile con noi, ci ha addirittura regalato una zuppa, pensa a te. E ovviamente piove, tanto per cambiare. Ci mettiamo il nostro anello della versatilità, voglio sempre. Adesso signori, cioè, non abbiamo paura di nessuno, quindi spacchiamo culi. Invece Shorty, prendi. Scusa,
Listen, I know what you're about to ask. Who are you? What are you doing here? Blah blah. So
vabbè, siamo
because
fuori
I have no
legge.
interest. So pick a spot on the.
Facciamo un po' di affari.
You, I only do business, and you.
Vabbè, ciao. Ciao Shorty, ciao. Infatti, non lo so, un esame di coscienza, ma da uno bravo, di far vedere, perché effettivamente è evidente che hai avuto problemi in passato, quindi posso capire. Ok. Non credo che il fuoco possa servire a qualcosa, però il cazzo invece se serve. Sei addirittura troppo, era. Salve. Vabbè. Va bene così. Senti, ma dove cazzo? Non è quello. Presto ancora. Vediamo un poco la strada quale prima di tutto, perché conviene andare di qua, va bene. Prima dovrei prendere questa patata furia. Prendi la patata, ok. Vabbè. Vamos, e niente, andiamo di qua. Kex adesso effettivamente non ci fanno più paura, anzi meglio ancora, un artiglieria indietro, vai. Anche se questo è particolarmente forte, Va bene. Va bene. Effettivamente l'armatura non ci serve se non ci riescono neanche a colpire, quindi va benissimo così. Piglia tutto, così, stavo in mezzo al nulla. Trasportatore. Merda. Che quello è il problema. Se ci becca ci facciamo male. Obiettivamente abbiamo bisogno di un'armatura decente. Lo squartatore è già un problema. Cioè, strano, incredibile. In teoria non dovrebbe essere così, ma... ok, torno indietro. Merda. Qua ce la siamo giocata male. Che non sembra, ma... il cazzo di lanciafiamme di fuoco è una bomba, obiettivamente. Bisogna proprio ammetterlo, è fortissimo, quindi... pozione curativa normale. Usa. Bene. Ok, in questo caso non c'è più lo squartatore ma c'è uno Skex e quindi io effettivamente farei così. Salvataggio rapido. Continua. Ora. La locusta corazzata. No, ci conviene andare di là. Lasciamo stare la locusta. Perché... no, 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 no. Vabbè. Bisogna essere anche saggi in questo caso, Un po' di saggezza non fa male a nessuno. Ma se io salgo qua sopra c'è qualcosa, no? Assolutamente no. Ci vuole anche un po' di saggezza. Allora. Ah.
Analyzing. Useful object.
Oh, grazie Croni.
Thanks. I can find a use for
Elex
that.
grezzo, sei un signore. Ti porterò per sempre con me, perché se mi dai oggettini, mi trovi oggettini, tanto di guadagnato, Continuiamo, magari. Sai che dai, che vabbè, lì c'è uno Skex. Ci dà fastidio, lo uccidiamo. No, vabbè. Qui? Senti, sta venendo. Ci leviamo dalle scatole e finisce la storia. Ok. Qua ce la siamo gestita benissimo. Siamo stati fortunati anche, bisogna dire la verità, che non ci ha mai beccato. Allora. C'è una costruzione qui, la si può pregare. Da dove si può entrare? Forse semplicemente facendo così, probabilmente. E loro sono fuori legge, vagabondi. Allora, vediamo se ci rompono le scatole prima di tutto. Allora, salvataggio. Cantings.
Recommend caution. Confusing and brittle terrain. Analyzing. Water contaminated. Filter unit necessary if H2O is to be consumed.
Non lo so se sono nemici.
Will you stop sneaking?
No. Parla con
Well, you've been
vagabondo.
walking around for a while now. I smell like a dead troll. I've sweated so much. This freedom is...
Why did you come to
To escape the past.
the past?
The wrong friends, the wrong goals. Anything's better than spilling blood for profit. That just means the people who send you to do it have put a price. That's all the reason I need. Take care.
Va bene.
Are you looking for a place to stay?
Certo, perché no?
You, my friend, will survive. You, my friend, realize the power of rest. You can use the beds in our storeroom anytime you want. Sleep, relax, dream of freedom. This is a miserable place to...
No, vabbè, ma non mi dire che devo rubare a loro.
not good enough for that.
Io questo ho visto da lontano. Ma scusa. Marta ha bisogno di provviste migliori per ottimizzare le relazioni. Dove trovare un fornitore fuori dall'orticolo. Mi hanno parlato di un accampamento fortificato che potrebbe tornarmi utile. A sud-est dell'orticolo, a nord dell'avamposto dei chierici. Ma se li compro, scusa. Ah, Raudur, ok.
A new wanderer in our midst. Welcome, vagabond.
Vagabondo. Come salve a te?
Hello yourself.
Here we are in the most blessed corner of the world. Here amongst these rocks, away from the confusion of unbelievers. I know it might not look like it, but life...
Ti credo.
So, I bid you welcome, and offer you the chance to stay and join our happy community.
You call this rock pile a community?
Hey, I was just trying to be friendly. This might be a community in progress, but we are creating something here. All it takes is a meeting of minds. Too many times I have seen people crushed as they watch.
Boh, caricherei. Visto che avevamo appena salvato. Faccio sempre lo stesso errore, incredibile. Va bene, sarei dovuto fermare tempo fa, vabbè. Vediamo un po', vediamo un po'. Non mettere il carisma, dai. Ma tipo, io mi fermerei qui sinceramente. Magari dormirei fino al mattino sperando che non piovi più almeno. Dai.
A new wanderer
Radur,
in our
dai.
midst. Welcome, vagabond.
Salve a te.
Here we are. Here I know. So.
No, grazie,
No
ho altri
thanks.
progetti.
I have other plans.
Of course you do. I hope they work out for you. I hope you have chosen your life plan. Too many times I have seen people crushed as they watch their dreams die.
You're pretty friendly for someone who is...
A dream brought me here. Not any chem-fueled vision. An honest dream of freedom preserved.
Carisma 3. Beh, ce l'ho, carisma 3, quindi. Ma come? Ma come livello abilità troppo? Ma che stai dicendo? Perché c'ho carisma 2, non 3. Porca miseria.
And have the outlaws come after you?
We've seen raiding parties, but we've... Now Baxter's lost his seat in Tavar to the Duke. He'll be looking at getting his fort back, not worried. And so, if you like, you would be welcome to...
Grazie, mi fermerò.
Thank you.
There is no need to thank me. All are...
You're an Ignodon.
You think the clerics are... They might offer safety, but in joining them, we would have swapped one set of chains for another. The only way our dream could become true was to begin our own community. While the other factions talk about being free, we want that to be true.
Analyzing the word free. There are many meanings of this word. Please specify which meaning you are using.
No robot can truly understand freedom.
And is it?
Freedom comes with a price. Sometimes literally, and we need sharp. But before that, we need to get our generator run. And that means finding the right components to repair it. But we need some of those plastic string things you find in machines.
Creazione sì. Beh, dai, per una volta.
You're from Tavar and you don't know how to salvage components? I'll fix the generator.
Oh, we weren't
Abbiamo la possibilità di creazione sì, sfruttiamola, dai, Kaiser.
Salvage collectors. We were Baxter's brute force. We looted, burned, destroyed. We didn't learn about making anything. Bit of a drawback now we're out here trying to survive. Great, as long as these are the right sort of plastic strings, wires, we should be in business. Well, it works. Shit, you know your components. Thanks for your expertise. You could make a living at this. Here, I haven't got shards, but this might come in handy.
Do you have anything to trade here? I'm looking to buy some survival packs of meat.
Yes, of course. We're good hunters. So, we have, you know, hunting stuff to trade. Food, bits of animals, and the survival packs you mentioned.
I'll take some. They need supplies back.
Yeah, no, animals seem to want the meat we've got. I mean, we could fight them off with weapons, but, you know, no.
Infatti, non eravate dei bravi cacciatori, quindi volete che vi procuri delle armi. Siamo qui per cominciare, ma non per risolvere i vostri problemi.
I thought you were good hunters.
Oh, we are. We're fierce. F-E-A... Whatever.
Vabbè, non lo sai. Bravo.
But these animals are big. I mean...
So, you need me to get you weapons?
Weapons? Shit, no. We can make them ourselves.
Che te le ammazzi.
We trade. We... you know. So here's the deal. An old friend is coming to visit soon to sell me the gear we need. I told him I'll have the shards by then. But I'm missing the shards we need. You help me, I help you.
Vuoi 250 frammenti, vuoi? Guarda, ce li ho, te li do.
Is this enough for you to give me the supplies?
Not exactly, but keep the rest. I'll get my friend down to this amount. Get him to give a discount. Right, so, you can take what you need once you're in. Have a safe journey.
Ok, quindi posso prendere tranquillamente con questa nota che ci ha dato. Comincia ad essere tante adesso. Queste note le devo vendere. Ok. È stata una buona idea proteggere le nostre provviste dai razziatori e altri ladri. Purtroppo ho dimenticato i nuovi codici. Forse non è stata una buona idea di affidarli a me. Non abbiamo mangiato per 2 giorni, anche se avevamo il cibo a portata di mano. Alla fine ho dovuto pagare qualcuno per entrare. Ma ne è valsa la pena per ottenere accesso ai nuovi codici. Ora la pancia piena e non li dimenticherò mai più. Ho già dimenticato quale codice corrisponde a ciascuna unità, ma la scelta non è così ampia. Deve essere questa nota rivolta solo a me, quindi se non sei me, mettila a posto. Vabbè, me li scriverei a sto punto perché... nove nove otto uno 17 58 14 55. Bene. Ok. Allora, prendi carne fritta.
Have a safe journey.
Prendi parte di una mappa. Chissà che cazzo serve. Tardo. 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 Prendi la lampada d'olio, tanto. Cucchiaio raffinato. ELEX.
Analyzing structural integrity.
Allora. Facciamo 9981.
That didn't work.
No, poi 1758.
That didn't work.
No. 1455.
I'm in.
Ok. Lezioni di sopravvivenza. Ok, prendi tutto. L'altro dov'è, scusa? Vabbè, mi sa indicare Radur forse, semplicemente, vabbè. Giustamente sono 3, quindi... (1758) Vediamo se lo becco al primo colpo.
That didn't work.
Pareva 99 81.
I'm in.
Ok, ci sono anche più cose di quelle che ci servono. In teoria ce ne dovrebbero essere 7 adesso all'altro, no? Che è 1758.
I'm in.
Esatto. C'è pure un calice d'oro, pensate. Ok. Pff, 1541 sigarette c'ho qui. Complesso vulcano, che buono. Ok. E ti dirò, quando non piove va più veloce.
Carry on.
Grazie Xander. Però volevo farti quel favore, vabbè. Niente.
I don't have the shard, so that's not gonna happen.
I have the survival packs you asked for.
Gave it to you? Will they do it again? What did they want to trade?
They wanted ELEX it.
That makes sense. Then they can trade for what they need. Here. I hope that covers what you paid.
Sì, diciamo di sì. Va bene così.
Call us even.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope we can trade with them again. That way we might all start trusting each other.
E del cibo per me?
Of course.
No, grazie, non lo voglio.
Well then, if that's so, you can...
Che tipo di merce vendi? 32 di vino. Sezione curativa. Viticcio montano. Senti, ma se ti volessi vendere io ti voglio vendere le note, sorella. Cioè, roba del genere non te le posso vendere? Sì. No. Non ti posso vendere le note, Senti, queste cose qui. Lampada, ma io guarda che non so se possono servire perché il problema è questo. Non so se possono servire realmente oggetti di valore, vedi c'è un fusaglie. Volantino. Vecchio opuscolo. Se no poi diventa troppo lunga. Azione ladri, 5 dollari. Ma il 5 l'exit. Martello pneumatico. Beh, mi basta uno, voglio dire. Torcia al magnesio. Nulla. Queste cose mi possono servire. Facciamo così. Basta così, dai.
Analyzing surroundings.
Va
Detecting
bene
only
così.
a low concentration of ELEX. Numbers of resident human organisms are low. Recommended non-violent methods to gather information. Analysis suggests a high chance of profitable data and equipment in this location.
Io vorrei parlare con il personaggio che ci hanno consigliato di parlare per diventare chierico, quindi cominciamo a prendere qualche missioncina. Tu.
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
Hai ragione, non ho bisogno di aiuto, Dio. Vabbè, ti sbagli, sono qui per Callahan.
You're wrong. I'm here for Kalan.
Really? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who didn't want to see the truth about themselves. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, they want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answered.
I don't want any trouble.
Who's talking about trouble? But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble.
Beh, dimmi qual è il tuo problema.
Have you ever heard of the prophet Arvid?
No, dovrei?
No. Should I have?
Oh yeah, he's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Ah, ok. Probabilmente...
Tell me about Arvid.
Well, sure, okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think, and he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside. And when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the Great Light. Scholars are still arguing to this day about what the Great Light is exactly. Some say that he rose to heaven, to Kalan. Others claim that he set... But that's exactly my point. I want to know... But there's something about Arvid. Something about those early works that doesn't make... And I can't... But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in. They threw me out. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It is only possible to change the future if you draw the correct conclusions from the past, they said.
So you need access to the archives?
No. Well, yeah, that would be great, but for now, I just need a book. All that I want is a copy of Arvid's teachings. There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy somewhere. It's just not available to us out here. And that bugs me. So, do you think you can get into the archives and get it for me?
Ci provo. Carisma 4, non ce l'ho carisma 4. Peccato. Chi dice che ti aiuterò?
Who said?
Nobody. But please, I need your help. I beg you. I want to understand why they won't teach us these things.
Come posso dirti
I would
di
like
no?
to give you the following, in any case, before you are on your way. I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use to all of us. Then, maybe, I'll finally understand what our purpose is.
Why is this book so secret?
Because we are to serve Kalan in combat and not to interpret his words. They say we are missing the necessary vision to understand his divine message. But I would like to learn that for myself instead of having it spoon-fed to me. Maybe it's nothing, but I can't let it go.
What can you tell me about the archives?
It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit. And it is where all information found in the rest of the world is brought. Our archivists are attempting to glean all sorts of information from the scraps of data we were able to retrieve from outside the Hort. The work is very time-intensive. So, the archivists don't like it at all when people interrupt their work. So, they will have you thrown out if you manage to get into the archives without authorization.
Vabbè, prenderò il libro, dai.
From the archives.
Thank you. This is one mystery I can't wait to solve.
Questione di fede.
Any suggestions for how I get into the archives?
La spada pure.
I've been thinking about that, and there are 3 ways. You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours, and I personally have never seen him leave his post. But hey, he has to move at some point, doesn't he? Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access list. But the simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
Teach me something.
Yeah?
Personalità c'hai tu? Che... quindi carisma. 100 settine esperienza aggiuntiva. Vabbè. Ricevi più esperienza dai nemici uccisi. Intelligenza 50. Non c'ho nulla da potenziare qui, proprio personalità 0. Vabbè.
What are you doing here? You know you shouldn't be here, right?
Ma vedi tu, incredibile. Allora, noi cercavamo un certo Retold, cosa del genere. Vediamo un po'. Ma guarda quanta gente c'è qui. Sono tutte guardie. Amministrazione, bottiglia d'acqua gratis, via. C'è un chierico normale. Questo è un bel posto dove poter stare però, Hagen.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you running around with an holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
Combattimento 3. Peccato. Caricherei. Allora, serve combattimento 3. Quindi perfetto, stabilità, non dovrei avere problemi di sorta. Salva.
If you're here to,
I know how to defend myself.
So you say, but I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. But maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulbricht's war strategy to thank for the fact that Hort hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
Ulbricht. Cazzo è?
Who do I speak to about joining the clerics?
Judicator Reinhold takes
Reinhold,
care of
okay.
prospective acolytes. You can find him and Judicator Ulbricht in the cathedral, a large building at the rear of the Hort.
Okay.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force. Only the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing ELEX with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Milan with special abilities. But we're also researchers, searching for new uses for ELEX.
How can I become a paladin?
Devo entrare nei chierici.
Oh, wait. You are being serious?
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey.
Un'arma dell'accolito già ce l'ho,
Acolytes may
quindi.
become legates if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
Okay.
How can I...
You take the next step of the journey and show your... The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north, the men I sent after those. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be...
Ucciderò quei mutanti.
I'll give you the coordinates I sent my men. See if you can find out what is bringing those mutants, then kill. You're dismissed. Okay.
I'm leaving now.
Oh, dimmi che hai un'armatura decente da comprare, vediamo un po'. Martello di Callahan. Folgoratore laser. Ok. Fucile al plasma già ce l'ho. Ma non ce l'ho il fucile al plasma. E che c'ho io, scusami? Ah, io c'ho il fucile al plasma PT3, che in verità è peggiore. Scudo energetico, va bene. Armature niente. Incredibile. Vabbè. Tu? Chierico. Ok, suppongo che la cattedrale sia quella. Non so se c'è qualcosa qui. Credo di esserci già andato. No, non credo che sia qui. Ah, stecca di sigarette però ce la prendiamo, visto che non c'è nessuno. 200 sigarette, wow. Pronto soccorso. Anello del chierico lo prendiamo. Che ci dà l'anello del chierico? Vediamo un po'. Ah, ok, è come l'anello del berserker. Qui dentro ho già dato. C'è la trovare sto cazzo di retold. Qua è entrata, ok. Andiamo qui in fondo. Forse qua è la cattedrale, andiamo a vedere. Forse è di qua. Forse è di qua. Minerale ferroso lo prendiamo. Suppongo sia qui la cattedrale.
Not like that.
Tu? Parliamo
A
con Anna.
visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort. Welcome, I guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort?
What's that to you?
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your
Peccato che
help.
sono un po' tutte uguali le donne. Che aiuto ti serve?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves.
Questo è un problema.
I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
Quindi sei una specie di meccanico?
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among them. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight.
How can I be promoted to legate?
You'll have to prove yourself to the Judicators. You should start by talking to Judicator Reinhold up in the Citadel. You'll find him more approachable than Ulbricht. We're short of personnel, so he would welcome a new acolyte.
Vabbè, ti porto il chip. Basta che poi me la dai.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Dal vecchio al nuovo.
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the border with Tavar. But as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Hort. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjuter. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working. Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
And if these coordinates are wrong?
Well, the recovery team said they'd found the mechs out by the old world runway. So there's a good chance they're still there.
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter. It's a big concrete road. Head out of the Hort and go west. You'll find it.
Concrete runway to the west. Got it. Why don't you fix those mechs yourself?
Oh, no, I've had no field training. Assembly lines, manufacturing, and repair in a nice warm workshop. That's what I do.
Questa è la cittadella? Fuori? No, fuori dalla fabbrica.
Analyzing location.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade ELEX battery. A pressurized air intake valve and... what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. Damn it.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it. That's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it. What the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the owls. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But, now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that. But, I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now, you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the owls. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Pagami e ti aiuterò.
And I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
Duro come l'acciaio. Ti fidi a darmi i tuoi
You'll trust me with
frammenti?
your shards, just like that?
You're here to do a job, so I'll give you the tools you need to do it. Good luck.
Dov'è il fornitore?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during...
Nel tardo pomeriggio.
It's done.
Tu fai sopravvivenza. Vabbè. Insomma, sta cazzo di cittadella dov'è? Andiamo più in fondo. Quello è l'armaiolo. Andiamo qui. Ecco qua, sì, sicuramente qui. Cattedrale, ok. Parla con esperto
Any
armature.
asshole caught stealing will be sent to the Suggesters.
Perché pensi che ti vogliono derubarti?
What? I have my and I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for... Only those who have acquired that...
I want...
Right you are.
Allora. Meccanico. Forza. Combattimento. Anello del combattimento. Insomma. Solo la divisa da minatore. È migliore. Palle però. Non ha senso sto punto. Pantaloni da minatore. Danni 30, spada d'accolico 41. Spada del reggente 2 fa molto più male, fa forza 55 del 7 55. Porca miseria. Aspetta un attimo. Salvo. Continuo. Compro un attimo.
Right.
Aspetta, le armature sto cazzo. Senti. Aspetta, scambio. Vediamo un po' com'è quest'arma. Ok. ti dirò, forse la spada d'accolito mi piace di più. Però vediamo se posso modificare qualcosa qui. No, va bene.
Listen to me, disciple of Kalan. The cleric Bertram has returned to our side. We give thanks for his safe homecoming and welcome him back among his brethren.
Beh, vorrei modificare sicuramente là dentro si può fare. L'esperto in armatura è questo. Ti ho fottuto la spada d'accolito. Stava lì in bella vista. Dove posso modificare?
You gotta think before you go out and do that.
Qui. Danna. Ok. Per capire. Se volessi modificare la spada del reggente, danni 64, 51, forza 55, 55. Mi mancano, sì, mi mancano 4 punti attributo. No. Vediamo un po'. Se con qualche pozioncina. Peccato perché raccolito è tanta roba, però. Bevanda all'Elex. 2 punti attributo erano? Sì. Punti attributo. Con il liquore. Dai. Dai. Se deciso, diventiamo più forti, ancora più. ne potevo fare solo uno pure? Ok. Si carica. Anche se la spada d'accolito comunque è bella, sia ben chiaro. Io l'arma che c'ha lì vorrei comunque, vabbè, presto ancora. Spada d'accolito. È un peccato perché comunque danni bonus compagni. Ok, rimuovi. Comunque un'ottima arma. Ora levando all'Elex, crea sì. Una. Poi perché sto spada del reggente 240 crea. Possiamo arrivare a 720. Eh, 64, tanta roba, Spada d'accolito si può anche vendere volendo adesso. Allora, e si diceva applica. Crea. Incastona. Danni bonus compagni. Chiudi. Yes, bene. Ok, siamo ancora più potenti ora. Diciamo che come arma va bene.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
Mo vai a dove cazzo era, mo? Di là, alla fabbrica, no? Di qua allora. Sì. Di qua, di qua.
Yes, I remember. Baldur makes sense of everything. He is very wise.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to go and see Baldur myself.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just forget what I said. I believe in the just nature of Kalan. And Baldur sees that Kalan's work is done.
Yes. Kalan sees all.
Andare del carisma.
Initiating area scan. Building identified as the Cathedral.
State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge.
questi sono gli archivi,
Our
ok.
faith What? The scriptures, the writings, the texts, Hear the word. Here. And unless your word...
Lascia perdere, me ne stavo andando
Then
fuori.
don't let Kalan...
Devi essere molto zelante.
It's my life. I draw strength from Kalan. A prayer break now.
Allora, andiamo a conoscere sto Retold qua.
So, here is Raynor's new initiate.
You've heard of me.
I know everything that happens here. So much so that I am Reinhold, Judicate. I stand watch for all those, and the Horde stands as the... Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here. Do you come here to gain the blessing?
Perché dovrei venirmi a voi?
Because we can show you the path to salvation. The Prophet Arvid helped preserve the knowledge of the path. You can find your...
Sì, voglio diventare un chierico.
Then Kalan will welcome you. Then it seems Raynor was right when he saw potential in you. I hope that you can realize that, but may your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Ah, ma mi fa entrare così?
Tell me about... Judicator Johann fell on the battlefield. May Kalan have... Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense. His is the grave duty of... If you have any intelligence that might help... What?
Vabbè, direi che possiamo farlo la prossima volta, dai. Tanto ormai sappiamo dove andare, quindi parleremo la prossima volta con lui.
Get something to drink first.
Well, if you're sure about that, then okay.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
Put that weapon away. You aren't that stupid after all.
Prossima volta andiamo a parlare con Retold, dai. Tanto adesso abbiamo salvato qui, quindi possiamo tornarcene indietro, dai. Yes. E non piove neanche.
You should go to...
Vediamo dove si posiziona Cruni. Si mette proprio là, pensate. Tanto ce ne andremo sempre con lui. La maggior parte delle volte, quindi. Salviamo così. C'è un terzo salvataggio, dai. Un saluto a tutti e alla prossima, ciao.